welcome back to another reaction. We're doing another V solo performance. Actually, it is a collaboration between V and HYO SHIN. HYO SHIN, I just checked it out, is a South Korean singer and theater actor, I think, or musical actor. He's been in the game for quite some time, so his earlier singles came out in 1990 something, in the 90s. I guess those people amongst you that are from Korea might know him. Those people who are listening to a lot of BTS and V might know him as well. But for me, it's going to be a first. Not a first V reaction though. This must be the fourth one. It's called Winter Head. So we better get started because winter only has 1 month left at this point. Let's go. Big hit music. Oh, here we go again with the symbolism. I mentioned it in the other V reaction I just did, which was Friends with the end in brackets. I mentioned that I'm a little bit afraid of BTS reactions now because there's so much behind them, so much symbolism. Now, this might be an easier one because it's a solo performance. Who knows? But it could be that everything, even that little bit of smoke, has meaning. So the way he touched his skin and so forth, I am paying close attention, but hey, if I'm not catching something, please excuse me and tell me in the comments so I can slowly learn what to look for. Reverb maxed out. Oh yeah. Yo, this is not K-pop, this is K-jazz, and that wasn't on my bingo card today, but I'm all here for it. The moment I hear a sax, I just get in the vibe. I'm very sensitive to sax, potentially also with an E. Let's go.
Lie with me by the fire, we can be safe from the storms apart.
Oh my god, that is a deeper Michael Bublé. This is incredible. V, he sounds gorgeous.
There's a winter ahead, if it's cold and wet, we're always warm here side by side. Come with me, change of heart, who can say? If you look in my eyes, for the moon and the stars, hearing strumming guitars, where I am meant that it be nice.
It's so relaxing that I admit that it be nice. Okay, I got carried away, but you know why, right?
I'll be with you until the spring runs by and the summer starts to burn. I'll be with you when the autumn rain returns.
Okay, I just need to check which part is where HYO SHIN starts singing.
Come with me, change of heart, who can say?
Okay, I need to learn the difference between their voices.
There's a winter ahead if it's cold and wet.
Okay.
Come with me, change of heart, who can say?
Okay, I think Park is slightly deeper. The tone is very similar. If you would sell me this as one singer, I would believe it. I would probably realize that they're changing their style a bit, but only after listening to the song for a few times. Alright, so we're gonna start from here again.
If you
This is
look
Park.
in my eyes, for the moon and the stars, hearing strumming guitars, where I am meant that it be nice. I'll be with you until the spring runs by and the summer starts to burn. I'll be with you when the autumn rain returns. Don't you wanna say you'll stay? Lie with me by the fire, we can be safe from the storms up high. There's a winter ahead, weather is cold and wet. We always warm in paradise.
There's a winter ahead, whether it's cold or wet. That's a very accurate description, because most winters I've witnessed in the past were more wet than cold. Then there are cold and wet ones, and there are cold and snowy ones. Those are the best. This time we're having one, but it seems to be over. So we only have February left, and I wish I discovered this song sooner. Around Christmas, perhaps? But I started too late. I figured I'm gonna do BTS in 2026, and I should have started at least in November 2025 to find this beautiful song. I'm really amazed. This is something I would really like to put on to a glass of red wine and just let it happen. Oh yeah, the jazz piano and the little I hear that. You know what I really like about jazz is that you can really do anything you want, as long as you somehow navigate back to the scale. But sometimes you can even change the scale temporarily or long lasting. Everything's possible in jazz. No rules. It's funny that rock music, for example, is about no rules and freedom, but in most rock songs you are sticking to some musical rules, harmony rules. Let's call them harmony rules, and it's not a bad thing necessarily, because that makes it sound pleasant. For jazz, they are really pushing it to the edge, sometimes beyond borders and back. Sometimes you stay outside of the border for a while just to come back and ease your mind with a little bling, 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 bling.
Till the spring runs by and the summer starts to burn, and I'll be with you when it's Yes, when all the seasons turn, come on, May, change of heart, who can say? If you look in my eyes, for the truth in my heart, from a world far apart, you realize where you can find paradise. Paradise.
Don't stop. Don't. Oh, not this again. I knew it. I wish I could have said it before. I knew it. I thought that this is gonna be an easy one, but no. The second I saw the statue, I knew it's gonna mean something. And I guess there's some hidden ancient book that this is based on. I sound angry, but honestly, I love that this is the case. I just feel a lot of pressure of finding the meaning behind it. So let's go back to this scene where he meets himself again and starts bleeding.
Paradise. Paradise.
Chills. I actually got chills. The song was brilliant. It has a modern kiss me once and kiss me twice, then kiss me once again. It's been a long time. Yeah, that song, it reminds me of that a bit. In a more modern version. And of course, Michael Bublé. The way that Park and V are blending together because they have similar tones, it just works out. They could be a duo. Just saying, if there's enough time next to BTS and to the solo performances a little bit as a side hustle, if one day had 48 hours, perhaps we could get more V plus Park songs. Are there any? I'm not gonna Google it now because I actually want to think a bit more about what I just witnessed here, especially this scene. Oh, I found the right one. Everything has meaning with BTS, and I thought I would be spared in this one and it would be just an easy jazz song, but no, apparently not. So now I should be able to explain what these Horcruxes here are, but they don't make sense to me. Tell me that I'm not uneducated, that this is not something that all of you are getting. Like, you're looking at this and oh yeah, that's clearly a reference to Vladimir Nabokov's first literature epos when he was still writing in Russia shortly before he moved to America. Is it something like that? Tell me that that's not the case, that I'm not dumb. Because for the last 2 BTS songs I have uploaded, after reading the comments, I feel like, oh my god, I am uncultured. I'm referring to Icarus. If I would have known what to look for, then I would have gotten that Blood, Sweat and Tears was partly about Icarus and its story. I didn't know that we're going into those dimensions. Now I know. So That's why I'm looking at these paintings and I'm trying to figure it out. But neither the paintings nor this statue, which could be anything, it looks like wax because it can be moved. See? No, stop. So you can wipe away the statue. It's not firm. It's soft. And then he had this thing on his neck behind his ear. Yeah, right there. There he has some sort of bruises, signs, tattoo. But how are these things connected, man? I don't know. But what I do know is that this song will be played in the living room tonight after I bought a bottle of wine. So, if you had similar fun watching this video than I did, hey, consider subscribing because there's gonna be a lot more. And perhaps like the video, perhaps not. Perhaps leave your comments and thoughts and tell me what I did miss. And I'll see you in the next video. My name is MarCee. Cheers.